Welcome to New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, a country of jaw-dropping landscapes, adrenaline-filled adventures, rich Indigenous cultures and warm-hearted people. If you're dreaming of snow-capped peaks or golden beaches, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Peter, and if you're new here, I create practical and inspiring travel guides to help you travel smarter and more confident. If that sounds like your kind of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any future adventures. In this complete travel guide, I'll walk you through everything you need to know before visiting New Zealand, with insider tips and real-world advice from decades of travel experience. So stay with me till the end for essential tips that will save you time and money and help you get the most out of your Kiwi adventure. New Zealand isn't just a destination, it's a dream you step into. It's a country small on the map, tucked deep into the South Pacific, far away from the buzz of the world's busiest cities. But don't let its size fool you. New Zealand is packed with more natural wonders, more beauty and more wilderness than any other place 10 times its size. You'll find it 1,600 kilometres east of Australia and 1,000 kilometres south of Fiji, an isolated land made of 3 main islands, the North Island, the South Island and the more remote windswept Stewart Island. Scattered around them are over 600 smaller islands, each with its own secret. The North Island is where most of the people live, around 80% of the population to be exact. It's home to the capital city, Wellington in the south, and Auckland, the country's largest and most vibrant city, perched on the northern coast. But head south, across the Cook Strait, and you'll step into a different world entirely. The South Island is wild and rugged, with fewer people but bigger landscapes. With mountains that tear at the clouds, and glaciers that have carved their way through valleys for centuries. Here, nature isn't something you visit, it's something that surrounds you, humbles you, and stays with you. But before we get too carried away with New Zealand's natural beauty, let's talk about what it actually takes to travel here. Firstly, let's discuss the weather and the best time to travel. New Zealand's climate is as varied as its landscape. In the far north, you'll find sun-soaked beaches and tropical warmth. Head south and you're in the alpine country. Icy, dramatic and cold enough in winter to feel like you're on the edge of the world. If you're coming for long days, golden light and adventure, then summer from December through to March is your best bet. But don't rule out the quieter, beautiful autumn, from March to May. Or the fresh blooms of spring, between September and November. Winter, from June to September, turns the Southern Alps into a snowy playground, perfect for skiing and snowboarding. But it also brings shorter days, closed mountain passes, and chillier travel. Peak season runs in summer, but with it comes crowds and steeper prices. Smart travellers aim for the shoulder seasons, spring and autumn, where the air is crisp, the views are clear and the roads are quieter. Getting here takes a bit of effort and a plane ticket. Your journey will most likely land you in Auckland International Airport. It's New Zealand's main hub with connections across the globe. Because of its remote location, flights can be expensive. But if you're flexible with your dates and book in advance, you can often find good deals. As for visas, travellers from over 60 countries, including Australia, United States and much of Europe, can enter visa-free for 90 days. But you will need proof of onward travel and sufficient funds to support your stay. There's one more thing. New Zealand takes their biosecurity extremely seriously. When you arrive, you'll be asked to declare anything that could threaten their unique ecosystem, from food and plants to even hiking gear. If you have any doubt about the items you are carrying, declare it. Take it from me, fines for false declarations are no joke. Travelling here is more than sightseeing. It's about understanding, respect. The Maori, the original people of this land. Their culture isn't tucked away in a museum. It lives, breathes and welcomes you in. You see it in carvings, in the language, the place names that roll like poetry off the tongue. Visit a marae and listen to the stories. Buy from New Zealand owned businesses, support the locals. So now you're here, where should you go? If you're chasing adventure, the South Island is your playground. Queenstown calls itself the adventure capital of the world, and it earns it. Try bungee jumping. Or take a ride in a jet boat. Test your skills, whitewater rafting. It's all here. But if you prefer to slow it down a little, then take a cruise on Lake Wakatipu. Or just breathe in the scenery and the alpine air. Winter turns Queenstown into a snowy retreat. With ski resorts, roaring fires, and snow-capped peaks. Don't miss Mount Cook, New Zealand's highest mountain, or the icy majesty of Franz Josef and Glacier. On the North Island, the dynamics change. Here you'll find Rotorua, a place where geothermal power bubbles just below the surface. And Maori culture is woven into everyday life. Visit Hell's Gates, a steaming, otherworldly landscape owned by the Maoris, and soak in the mineral-rich hot pools that are said to heal both body and soul. Wander the lakes, walk through redwood forests, or simply let the land tell you its story. And when you're ready to hit the beach, the coastline around Auckland has you covered, with surf breaks, black sand beaches and summer vibes. There's no better way to see this country than by road. A road trip in New Zealand isn't just about getting from A to B, it's about discovering what lies between. Discover hidden coves, quiet, secluded lakes, and mountain passes that make you stop and just take it all in. Rent a car, or better yet, rent a camper van and make the road your home. Public transport works in the cities, and intercity buses connect major towns. Backpackers often use Kiwi experience, with a hop-on, hop-off bus pass that's perfect for meeting fellow travellers. To transit between the two major islands, take the inter-island ferry, a 3.5-hour journey through some of the most beautiful waters you'll ever see. There is no doubt New Zealand is a magical destination, but it's not cheap. So here are some insights to help you budget and potentially save money. Accommodation will most likely be your biggest expense. A mid-range hotel might cost you between 150 and 200 Australian dollars per night, and dorm beds go from around 25 to 45 Australian dollars per night, and a private room at a backpacker start at around $100. When eating out, think 20 to 35 Australian dollars for a basic meal. Save by travelling in the off-peak season, autumn and spring, and plan well in advance. Also, when paying by card, Tap and Go might attract a surcharge, so use your PIN or carry some cash to avoid fees. If you're planning a road trip and hiring a car, check out transfer cars. Sometimes rental companies need their cars moved across the country, and they let you do it for a huge discount or even free. So if you're travelling lean, budget for around $100 a day, and if you want something a little more comfortable, $150 to $200 per day should cover it. New Zealand is a country that stays with you long after you've left it. It's not just a place you visit, it's a place you feel. A land where mountains speak, the lakes mirror the sky, and with every turn in the road brings you something new. Whether you're hiking glaciers, soaking in hot springs, learning the haka, or simply standing in awe, you'll find your own story here. Next week I'll bring you more as we continue our journey through New Zealand. So I'd love to hear more about your experiences in New Zealand. Leave a comment below and tell us more. If this guide has helped, give it a like and subscribe for more travel videos. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss another adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on our next journey.